God. Can I have water? I don't even know if I can have water. They even in here? No. So if I wouldn't drink it anyway. Watch me be a big baby. Oh my God. Oh no. What's up, Creighton? You're the first one, dude. Brendan. Dude, I'm over this shit already. I ain't even started. What's up, guys? Boston Miles. Sky, what's up? I just woke up, so it feels like 9 a.m. for me. How you holding up? Oof. I'm not too bad, honestly. I'm not too bad. It's just the last 24 hours. I was fasting. I couldn't eat anything. Now I gotta drink this fucking nasty stuff. Glucose orange drink. It's like orange soda. It actually pretty much is orange soda, but it's not. I don't think it's as carbonated. More PRP? Nah. I've taken a break on the knee. I've been back to my general GI health and whatnot. Pretend it's Gatorade. If it tastes like it, I'm down. I like Gatorade. It's like acidic Gatorade. Anyway, just so you all know what's going on, this is a SIBO test. Some of you might know. It's small intestine bacterial overgrowth. Had H. pylori, kicked its ass, I think. That was in the summer. And now we're trying SIBO. And you got to fill up 10 bags of breath. This is an at-home test. So thanks, Quote Girl, for the few bucks. I mean, this test was like $400, so it helps recoup my shit. All right, I gotta drink this. I'm like hella late because I just wanted to stream it because I'll be suffering for. It's kind of like when I did the colonoscopy. I gotta sit here for 2 fucking hours after downing this. So I figure why not suffer some more and stream the process, right? All right, let me get this set up. So I gotta drink this, and in 15 minutes, I gotta fill up another bag. Every 15, you gotta fill up a bag. So I'm gonna try and down this in the next minute. You guys ready? Cheers. It's been a minute. Hopefully this, though, is another test that'll get me better, and then I'll feel better, and then you'll probably see me more. But we did watch the Oscars last night. It was okay. Actually, it wasn't even okay. It was just like, I don't know. It's kind of... I feel like it's just not... It wasn't as... interesting. I don't know. Anyway, bottoms up. So what's gonna happen? This will fuck me up. That's the point of this drink. If I have SIBO, it's gonna fuck me up. But I just know based off what I've been able to eat and drink. Thank you, Quote Girl, I appreciate that. This is gonna fuck me up. So I'll probably be suffering and crying. And if you're into that, here we go. At least make it palatable, but goddamn. Ugh, tastes like chemicals, like antifreeze or something. Oh no. If it burns your mouth, it's gonna burn my intestines. And like guys, I don't know. If I just eat even anything remotely acidic, I can't even eat fruit. If I eat fruit, bro, it like burns, feel like I'm gonna pass out. Anyway. It's not one of those things you can like chug. Then again, I feel like alcohol is not really something you'd expect to chug because it burns and everything. People do it, but I was never the guy. I mean, you probably knew this. I could never chug anything. I don't know how people open their throat like that. It's wild. I'm glad I don't have that ability. Ah. Orange Kool-Aid? No, I wish. Kool-Aid is smooth, like, compared to this. Connor, that's $2, man. Or 2 pounds. How you feeling, bro? I mean, I'm getting by, you know? It's cool to be live right now, though. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I don't think I've really ever gone live on a second channel. I could be wrong. All right, I'm just gonna finish it. Hold up. All right, time. I literally just stayed in bed for an extra hour because I did not want to fucking do this. I was like, oh, I woke up and I was like, and I was like, oh, it's the day. It's the day I drink this. For those who just tune in, it's a glucose drink. So for those who don't know, pretty much any carbohydrates that you eat, all the bread, all the pasta, the fries, when it goes into your body, those carbohydrates turn into glucose, which is basically like sugar. So this is a glucose drink. So this is literally just 75 grams straight of sugar, which is a lot. That's a couple Mountain Dews. It's a couple decent sized Gatorades, and it's all concentrated into this. The point is, if I have bacteria, like these bad bacteria overgrown in my small intestine, in about 15 minutes, they're going to start going ape shit because they're going to be eating this glucose. They're going to be shitting themselves, farting and eating that and fermenting it and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And then I'm going to breathe in these bags, and the bags will be like, oh, this dude's fucked up, because you'll see them all go crazy. Anyway, so I gotta wait till 12:27 I fill my first bag. Let me write that down. I might as well just make it like 12:30 to be easy, right? Yeah. I hope nobody has to go through this. It is not fun. Luca, thank you for $2. None of the last couple of years has been fun. But what really put me onto this is when we filmed the movie, Don't Dream About Me, and Michael gave me COVID, Yags was with us as well. This was in San Francisco. We were filming at the lab, and Yags got COVID as well from Michael. And then I think it was sometime end of last year, Yags was having stomach issues, and he did a test like this, and he tested positive for SIBO. I was like, that's interesting. I was like, we both got the same COVID from Mike. I had H. pylori. Maybe I have SIBO. I meant to take this test way sooner when we first got the PA this fall, winter. But I couldn't find a good at-home test, and I was kind of burnt out at doctor's appointments after my like 7 knee injection appointments. Angela, thank you for the $20. I really appreciate that. More than 2 players in Survival Series 2. I mean, if there's good people, it all comes down to good people. If you can find good people for the show, I'm excited about it. If you can't find a good people, I'm not interested. But if I'm like undecided, imagine I have 3 or 4 good people. I mean, there's always a way you can make that happen. It's scary though when the people, when the contestants outnumber the people running the show. It's usually not ideal. Usually that's when like a mutiny happens, or like they're like, fuck this, we're not doing it. And then it's just like me and Ashley, or like even if I had help, usually you want to have more people than there are participating. But anyway, that was my thought process behind me maybe having SIBO with the H. pylori, so I'm having to do this test. So I actually feel good about it. I think it's going to be positive, and then I would just get on another antibiotic, take that, and hopefully get better. The knee is hanging in there. I'm able to walk a bit, which is nice. It still hurts like a mother. Thanks, John. John, I thought you were going in the circle, dude. I thought you wanted to go in the circle. I saw on Facebook, what was it, you wanted 1,000 likes? I could tell how badly you don't want to do it. You asked for 1,000 likes. I'm about to share it just so it gets it. You pretty much have to. 1,000 likes, bro. That's like when fans meet the like big YouTuber or whatever, and they're like, "Bro, what? How many likes to hang out with you for a day?" It's like 10 billion. This fucking Penn. Need to visit Penn Island to get something new. Bruh. It's my birthday, guys. What year was I born? It's my social security. Your hair looks nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's the longest it's been in a minute. Trying to get ready for MVE2, Diet Black. Oh, it's hitting. The bacteria are getting it. So basically, guys, there's a little nozzle on this, and then I'm gonna breathe into it. It's that simple. You'd think it'd be some like really high-tech test. Nah, you just breathe into a bag. Julie Ann, so I think it's SIBO. I mean, I already had H. pylori, get like 100% diagnosed. Took a shit ton of antibiotics, like a crazy amount in the summer. Tested again, was negative. So that one got beat. But I heard when you get H. pylori, you can also get SIBO, and you get all the bad bacteria in your gut. So there's another antibiotic for that. Hopefully I have it. I actually want to have SIBO right now. I want to put this test in, get the results in a week, and I'm positive. I get on an antibiotic, I take it, and I start feeling better than ever. Because, dude, I mean, even outside of when I got COVID, I got fucked up, body got fucked up. I've had food poisoning a lot of times in my life. Like, way more than the average human, I feel like. And it's possible. I've had some bad bacteria in my gut for like a decade now. Because I couldn't digest certain things, and I'm like, what is it? And I swear it's all these little bastards in my intestine. Dude, you're so skinny. I know I'm in 120-pound range, and like, been able to work out, put on a little muscle, but dude, it's not pleasant. It's cool. Like, it's nice being low body fat. It's like, oh shit, like I got abs popping and stuff. But I miss eating food and feeling strong. I have seen Thomas the Tank Engine, yes. Was my dad reading me a James the Red Engine book? He's the red one in Thomas the Tank Engine. I think I fuck with him more than Thomas, if I remember. I think Thomas was kind of like nerdy. I don't know. He's kind of like the good guy, and the red one was cooler. Was he red and black? You're testing my. How long did that show run? Did mono cause this? No. COVID kicked off all this shit, bro. I got COVID in fall 2023 during a movie, and I was sick for like 2-3 weeks. I had to halt the production on the film. A couple of other crew members got it. I got it the worst. I had a fever at 104, and this is what Mike dealt with for a month. Had COVID, had 104 fever. I started blacking out. Like, literally, I got up to walk, blacked out, hit my head in the tile in the bathroom, blacked out again, and then was sick, just sick for so long. And then when I finally got better, I got better. I was still pushed through the movie and stuff. And then I ended up in the ER. I was fucked up. And then it's been a long couple years just from that stupid Rona from Mr. Michael Green. He knows. Michael's been good about it. He's actually, in the last couple of years, he's apologized multiple times on the phone. And to his, not to his credit, but in his defense, Michael was sick for like 3-4 weeks. We rescheduled filming with him, and he was negative. And then we did a long shoot day at the lab, and he flipped positive. He was negative for like a week. Flipped positive. Like, what the fuck? So it's crazy. Thank you, Frank Salazar. I feel better rewatching Psycho series. Thank you. Hell yeah. You're not alone, man. I even go back and rewatch videos all the time, especially because I don't do much now. Joe Parker, speaking of which, yeah, what do I do every day? Actually, I just pretty much play Left 4 Dead every day. It's kind of like the life, I'm not gonna lie, but we're running out of custom maps. We ran through a lot of the best ones. We're running low, so we're moving on. That's why I was posting about the survival series. I was getting itchy. I was getting kind of feeling like a bump on a log. How's Parker zipping? Dude, I don't know. I've tried to creep, and I can't even find him on social media at all. Did you see Firewood Media Second Series retrospective video? I did watch that. I think somebody shared that in a Reddit, which if you guys ever want to fuck around in the McJuggernauts Reddit, there's people in there. Yeah, it was good. It was long. I watched the whole thing. I mean, I'm always down to revisit. And very, very comprehensive, well thought out. Yeah. I kind of got greedy, though. I wanted to see, like MVE talked about, I wanted to see all of the McJuggernuggets. Because he did the beginning. Did Cops Untold Story, had like the birth. But I wanted kind of the after Psycho series more documented as well. I'm low key obsessed with myself. So like when I see people like talking about my shit, I like it. I look for it. I'm weird like that. I think we all do, right? How's Mark been, dude? We haven't seen him in years, bro. I haven't seen Mark in officially 6 years. 6 years. That's sad. That's what happens with your friends from high school. Even it don't matter how tight you are. You get older, you get lives, and I haven't seen Mark in 6 years. It's sad to say. We text here and there, but he's doing well. He's married, has a kid. Julianne, thank you for the $20. That's awesome. Huge fan since early Second Series. Farm job with Uncle Chris holds a special place in my heart. Hope you find relief and recovery. Thank you, Juliet. I really appreciate that. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Ashley, I've been talking. We talking about streams and stuff, and I get. It's just my health. It really is. Like if I was healthy, Ashley knows there's a difference between Jesse feels like shit, and I don't want to be bothered, and I'm just sleeping all day, versus me, I'm like oochie boochie doochie, like cracking jokes and you know having fun, doing all kinds of stuff. I would love to be that one regularly, and then hang out with you guys. But when I do go live, I'm like, oh yeah, I do like this. Even though, I mean, yeah, again, it's the health. When I go live and I can't talk, like probably at the end of the stream, I'm gonna need to go to sleep. How's the stock portfolio doing? I'm on the sidelines, brother. I'm on the side. I've been eyeing up. I just went to grab my phone. Oh no, I'm streaming from my phone. I can't use it. I like this one stock. I'll tweet about it when I feel like it's time to buy it. But just hanging out. It's the longest I've been out of the market, which is saying something. It's been helping my health because I don't talk about it much, but I've been obsessed with crypto and stocks for a decade now. Never really talk about it. I was going to get into it in the finance channel, and then I chickened out. And then I converted to my comfort zone of vlogging. Oh, the stream is timing out my exhales very easily. Guys, 4 minutes. Got to fill a bag. I feel fine now after drinking it, but it hasn't hit yet. I was looking at other people's results, so I got to fill up 10 bags. Usually by bag, I think 5 or 6, it's starting to get a little crazy. Nah, we're done with snow here in PA. It's over, I think. It's just rainy. We're supposed to get a gnarly windstorm tonight, so hopefully we don't fucking lose power and stuff. Somebody asked about Rule 19. Bro, I mean, just yesterday. I'm never short on ideas. Yesterday, I'm sitting on the toilet. I'm just like, bro, Rule 19 prequel series. I want to do it. It'll last like 10, 15 minutes. I'll come up with a bunch of ideas and I'll be like, eh. It's tough. It's tough because there's so many things I want to do, health dependent, but then I'm like, bro, only a very small subset of my audience is gonna want to watch Rule 19. Who's asking about Buzz? You might hear Ashley's in the background. She's creeping.
But how's Buzz doing?
Oh, how's Buzz been? Good, man. We were just texting. Is Buzz? Is that you?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, Buzz got that clout. People know Buzz.
Hell yeah.
Guys, if I start getting a little like winded and shit, it's because this drink's hitting and I might have SIBO, like confirmed. Look at my tongue right now.
It's orange?
No, it's white.
No.
I've seen people online where they like, they stick their tongue out. Like it's mostly girls. Girls like stick their tongue out and shit. And I swear, there's so many girls that'll stick their tongue out, and their tongue is white. It's got like the little, it's like the little white bacteria and shit on it. It's pretty gross, but they think it's like cute or something. They're like, and I was like, and you look at it's like, bro, your tongue ain't even a natural color. Sonal sent me. Oh, thank you for $2. Yeah, I know, right? I've not played the new Resident Evil now. Resident Evil games, I'm not as big of a fan as the majority of people. I like zombies. Like I said, we're playing Left 4 Dead, but Resident Evil is a little bit more slower paced than like a Left 4 Dead. It's a little scarier. I'm not gonna lie. I get a little scared easily. I don't like horror movies all the time. I mean, mostly because like a lot of them I feel like are just kind of like they're purposely trying to rattle you, and the stories. I mean, there's good stories in some horror movies, but I think a lot of them they're just kind of they don't really do it for me. But Resident Evil, I played a couple of them, and I felt like I was just kind of slogging through. I like something a bit more. I like it when you just blowing shit up, shooting shit. Resident Evil, you gotta like have like a clip of ammo, and you find it somewhere, and it's like very hard to scavenge. Jesse, how do you find the courage to keep going? You have to, dude. You don't have any choice. There's no choice. Now, it helps when you have people counting on you. When, like, you guys, like, bro, I have to get better for y'all. Opinions on becoming a locale? Nah, never. 12:30, y'all. There we go. That's it. Bro, I might shit my pants. What happens if I shit myself? Do I just do it?
It's okay, yeah.
I guess that's nothing to do with my breath.
No.
All right, 2 little Capri Suns filled. Can I drink water or is that cheating? It doesn't say anywhere.
I would say cheating.
You would.
No assumptions.
Yeah, Capri Sun used to be the jam. And then you'd like put the straw in. Bro, the amount of times I'd fuck the straw up and I'd pierce through because it's like literally the smallest sliver. I need a better prop up thing. What if I change the angle? How's this? Then I gotta tilt my neck. Hold up,
You want this?
Wait, this might be better. Oh wait, look, I'm gonna put you guys in this box. Nah.
Let's keep a little.
Ooh. God. SMG Luigi. Thank you for the $10. What are you planning to do with the donation money? Recoup the money from this test? They scam me, bro. Charge $400 for this breath test? Like how? Like, bro, I'm filling up bags and it's a $5 drink. Leonardo, yo, chill with the sprunky shit, dude. So, do I have any mods in here that can?
I don't have mods on this channel.
I don't have to. Oh, right. I never streamed on here. Bro, you're going in timeout. I don't care about your sprunky thing. I don't know what that is, dude.
Spamming.
Yeah. I'd rather you like spam something like that's like has something to do with me, dude. How's Parker? How's Parker? How's Parker? I'd rather that than Sprunky. I don't know what that is, dude. Nobody does. Yo, we got Jarl. Jarl's in the stream. What's up, dude? Yeah, I almost did an Instagram story about Helm's Deep. I feel like people need to know about it. Just because, like, it's crazy.
Obsessed with that.
I mean, dude, when the music's hitting, I mean, the closest thing I could think of was the Lord of the Rings games for, like, PlayStation and GameCube. I think it was
You were,
GameCube.
like, smiling, like, ear to ear.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You get to play Helm's Deep, and it feels good, too. Like, because Left 4 Dead's just awesome. So it's like, I don't know, it's a special experience. Still keep in touch with Corn, yeah, and Mark. It's kind of, we're on, like, a text every couple weeks kind of basis. Which is fine. I barely text anyone that regularly anyway. I've been trying it. I mean, you know this. I've been trying to just get off my phone more. Hey, Jess, let me man. Question: is it your immunity or genetics or mix of both for your medical deficiency? Still been tired. Thank you for the 8 Australians. I think it's just infections, bacterial. H. pylori is a bacterial infection, and SIBO would be bacteria. They get overgrown. I think COVID. I got so sick, my immune system came down. And it allowed the bacteria to proliferate, and it's kind of gone unchecked for a couple of years now. So I need antibiotics, and I can get better. And yeah. Also, a lot of people, fun fact, a lot of people that get diagnosed with IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and they have kind of unexplained digestive issues, oftentimes it is a undiagnosed or misdiagnosed SIBO or an H. pylori.
I feel like IBS is just the...
IBS is a we don't know.
diagnosis that doctors give out to anybody and everybody. They're like, oh, you got stomach issues? It's IBS. Yeah,
it's kind of it's like I didn't need a doctor to tell me that my bowel is irritable. Yeah. Like that's obviously what's happening, but that's not what's causing it.
Why? It's just we don't want to know.
Yeah.
Throwaway.
It's weird seeing me with long hair again. I know. I mean, bro, think about how crazy this is. Ashton and I got married end of October. Or, no.
Beginning of October 6th.
Alright, I mixed up. I don't remember when we did that bullshit. No.
But no, you got a haircut before that, right? It was like a week before.
It was for the wedding. My hair was short on October 1st, let's say. Yeah. It's now like a couple weeks into March, and it's like this. So, pretty wild. I go from short hair to long hair in a snap of the finger. DeQuesta, you use too many big words there, dude. You gotta tell me like I'm 5. Switch 2 is fine. It's just like the Switch. There's really not many games out for it. Like, I haven't really touched it. Yeah, this is like my hair from Psycho Series. It's almost like a 10-year anniversary of Psycho Series coming up. Jenny's feeling good.
She got her pig ball.
Opinion on shutting down production. Walmart has no Xbox products. Xbox shutting down production. I'm not familiar with this. Bro, no, I don't know. No more Sprunky. Yeah. Get your Sprunky out of here. How many accounts do you have, Sprunky? Yeah. Yeah, we got Shams in here. What's up, dude? I know Shams wants Survival Series too. I'll be honest, we got a lot of submissions for it, but I was not truly sold on anybody. It's still anyone's game. Yeah, by all means, if you really want to be in Survival Series, the more you spam me, I'll be like, oh, all right. You got to spam me with good content, like who you are, why you want it so bad. Mm-hmm. Danny Downs in the circle?
Like,
No. Kid Behind the Camera or Boogie would never do the survival series. That is not. That would be too hard.
good girl.
A tantalizing prospect. I know. I think about the game as well. The game series. A lot of thinking. It's a question of what do you think about a lot that you actually will do. Like, we all think about many things. You know, how many times have we like, bro, what if I was this and what if I did it? Well, it's like, who's actually gonna do it? You know, or like, what's gonna motivate you to do it? And that's where I fall in. Collins says thoughts on peptides. I'm still forming a thought on them. I've done like very rudimentary research on them. I'm still waiting and watching. It's hard because sometimes it's like these trends, these fads happen, and then turns out, oh, they're not as great as we thought. We were exploring Survival Series 2 in May. We were exploring it.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, it'd be August. Or September. Probably not October.
No.
But August, September, that's like the comfortable range because we have plenty of time to prepare. But we really were why I moved on those tweets is we were thinking May. Brandy, I definitely think, yeah, as you get older, you do lose motivation. Like, things are harder. Because you just get more tired and you got more responsibilities probably, like if you got a family and stuff. Priorities change. But for me, it's health. Like if I was healthy, if I felt good, bro, I'd still be making stuff all the time. But ever since 2019 and my knee, I go to move and it hurts. And now that I've confirmed like arthritis, I'm like, okay. And it's like moderate too. It's like pretty bad it's all this stupid insanity shit. I used to go too hard and stunts and whatnot. But yeah, like you can see literally in 2019, me started to get more tired and it's because of my fucking knee. So if all of a sudden I had a bionic knee.
Yeah, and that was before you met me, just to clarify.
Yeah, a lot of people
like would be like, oh, as soon as you guys got together, like, no, this was before me.
Yeah, a lot of people blame Ashley for me stop grinding on content, and there is a little bit because anytime you get with a girl,
then we got together and COVID hit, like.
Well, no. I mean, it's true. It's true. Like all my previous, even before Juliet, when I was dating Hannah, when she moved in, I didn't do anything again. I didn't do anything anymore. We lived together. There was no need to do anything. I got the girl. So that was it. And you've seen it. You've had friends, they get into a relationship, they get fat, and they don't do anything, and you're like, bro, I haven't seen them in years. That's just what happens. Once you find a mate, you're done. Turns out a lot of why I grinded so hard in videos was to find a girl. I mean, honestly, though, a lot of the reason why I'm posting on Instagram is hopefully a girl finds me attractive. Or is, like, impressed by my accolades, you know? It's like a peacock, right? Once you get the girl, it's like, all right, I mean, am I just trying to... Yeah, why am I working so hard for these little boys' approval? You know? At that point, it does become more of a fatherly thing. It always kind of has been, but I don't know. I mean, you see plenty of celebrity. I mean, you know, you could be any age and still have motivation to do this stuff. You just got to, like, get your head straight in the health thing. I'll be back to making stuff. I mean...
Okay.
It's just got to get my shit together. All right. 12:45, 4 minutes.
Dog, man.
Graduate high school in May. Could I get some advice from my favorite? Advice with what though? How do you feel state of Xbox and Microsoft right now? I mean, it's all been downhill since the 360, so I'm sure they'll figure something out and it'll be okay. But I'm more concerned about like what Halo does as a franchise than Xbox as a whole. Because I've always been platform agnostic. Like we're playing on PC right now, technically. We'll play on Switch, play on PlayStation. Astrobots, fucking dude, I can't wait for that sequel. Hopes the ethnicity of Brian Spitz. He was a white man. The ethnicity? I think it was very clearly white. Why, did he seem like Arabian or something? Or yeah, the Brian Spitz smoothie was a staged event, but that was not staged by me. I couldn't be there physically in LA, so that was Brian's handiwork. I thought they did a pretty good job with that. It's not easy working with the young folk. That just did numbers on Facebook last week. It got millions of views. All the boomers were like, oh my God. I put famous director on there. Famous director gets slurpeed. They're like, who is that? The drone stuff in the doc? Whoa, are you saying, is the doc fake? Nah. I'll tell you what isn't fake. Don't dream about me. That shit's as real as it gets. But you've heard me say it all before. You lost both your grandmothers in the last 4 months. Oh, sorry to hear that. How to get over loss? Just time. I mean, y'all think about Aunt Jackie or Uncle Chris, you know, people that pass all the time. Poop John's passed away, so it's like a daily thing. That's okay. I mean, just know everyone's like probably mourning somebody low key. It's just something that happens. Sucks, but Steam Deck's cool. I don't really use it much, but it's cool. Child's production. It depends what you want to do, really. Nathan, thank you for $5. Glad to see you're doing better. You look a lot healthier than you did during the Survivor Series. Love the movie. It was dope. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, got some cool, exciting news about the movie coming in around, I think, a month. Very excited. You love the Haunted series. Haunted series this year? That would be dope. All right, bag 3. So many bags, yeah. Okay. I still feel okay. I feel like I'm gonna shart, but
Yeah, is it like?
But my small intestine, this area is fine right now.
You don't feel like a sugar rush right now?
Oh yeah, I'm crashing my tongue, everything. But like as far as this, I'm good.
Yeah, did it leave you with like dry mouth?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did you ever consider extending second series longer because of the views? Of course, dude. Always tempted by that. When Jeffrey's character, here's what I always love. When we did Bye Bye Big Brother and Jeffrey moves into that random ass house. So that was like just a for sale house in our area that I thought looked cute and affordable for Jeffrey's character. But I was going to extend it a few months, and Psycho Kid was going to move out and live with Jeffrey in that house. It wouldn't have been that house. I would have decided a little earlier, and we would have picked that. I would have bought a house just for this section of the series. And you would have seen Big Brother and Psycho Kid living in the house together. Obviously drama. obviously pranks and fucking around. It kind of feel a step backwards with their relationship a little bit. Back to how it was during the prank series or like 2015. But it would play out just like how it did with Psycho Kid and his mom, where they lived together in Aunt Jackie's small house, and they got the fallout, and they fought, and we get Jeffrey and Psycho Kid, and it just wouldn't work. They'd be pranking each other, they'd be fucking around too much, and eventually Psycho Dad, we were gonna have him come and demolish the house. And then Jeffrey would hate me for life because I was the reason his house got fucked up. Decided against it, and we didn't do it. However, what was so great is we technically got it in what I kind of nicknamed Psycho Series 2, which was Devil Inside Season 3. We saw me and Jeffrey move into the RiDGiD house together. And we got a taste of that. So pretty cool. But yeah, we wanted to destroy the house. And then even we were going to do a Psycho video later, because we've done Psycho videos in other series outside of Psycho series. Eventually we were going to demolish Aunt Jackie's second house. Just for a random video. I was going to have Psycho Dad with a wrecking ball and just fucking smash that shit. But Uncle Chuck just fucking randomly, for no reason, demolished the house with his bare hands. So if you remember during house hunting, me and Aunt Jackie are standing outside the house, and it's just like, why did he do this? Because it was such a waste. Like, bro, it was such a fire video. And it would have got demolished all the same. So, thank you, Scales, for the $5. Appreciate the support, man. Appreciate that. To quest it, yeah, exactly. Like, everything was getting so dark. I feel like me living with Jeffrey at the end of the series, it wasn't fitting right. And we just wanted to jump into it, into the final, the end game. Matt, thank you for the $10. Turning 27. Thanks for doing what you did to keep me entertained. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Comments like that, not that I forget or whatever, but it helps re-motivate me in different ways because, money stops being a motivator for me. And the views, it's hard to get me excited to get a lot of views again. But what does get me motivated when you say shit like that, like we entertain you, or it was like dark times, or save your life, like that kind of stuff, like the emotional comfort that the content provides, I fuck with that. That reminds me that there's more to this stuff than the metrics and whatnot, which is hard because over the years, just culture in general and YouTube especially, and just a lot of people judge based off the numbers, but like, no. There's way more to it than that. These are real people. Carson, yeah, what was in the chest in Devil Inside Season 4 was revealed. You might have to tune into that playlist and go through it. Devil Inside Season 4 was a bit more cryptic and not as on the nose as the other seasons. It was more lore heavy. Whatever, do another MVE. Anything's possible. I don't know. I've made many grand statements of like, oh, I'm never doing this, or and then I end up doing something, or I get a little bit ADD where all of a sudden I'll want to do something and I wouldn't have expected it. The time travel, yeah, the pocket watch. And that is the pocket watch, technically, that was in the game series, the Second Chance Machine. So you need to kind of know the game as well to that. But that was one thing in the chest. It fell out. There was other stuff going on with that chest. Devil Inside Season 1 is peak. Thank you. My mom just texted me. Mom, don't you know I'm live right now?
Yes,
She might not. People don't know as I'm on the second channel. Wanted to find out how the Devil's Lost Souls video came about, like idea-wise. And it's just expanding on the mirror world and the creator, the devil. We wanted to have him have his hands in everything. He's the creator. He created all this shit. So I wanted to have him have his hands in everything. But we just needed basically a representation of him ensnaring souls. So we put them in gems and stuff. Do I still talk to Boogie? Yeah. We're just... Boogie was just thanking me last week for his dog Sammy having kidney disease. Ashley gave a whole diet for him, and he's been doing all right with it. Because Jenny's tomorrow it'll be 1 year. She made it 1 year since her diagnosis, so she's doing all right. Whatever happened to the house you shared with Jeffrey? So if you're talking about Rigid House, still have it, love it. We're going back there in a week. Yeah, it's just me and Ashley live there though. No Jeffrey. I miss when Jeffrey used to make videos. But then again, I'm just yearning for 2019. That's actually miss 2019. Dude, it's getting dark here.
Yeah,
guys, it's getting dank.
It's supposed to be a gnarly storm.
Storm's coming.
Actually, a little gnarly.
Martin says, maybe a bit of a personal question, but do you have a job besides YouTube, or is this your full-time job? Is it hard or not? Or many times? So luckily I made enough money from my career, and I invested it well enough that I'm good. Like that's why I'm like semi-retired now. That and health reasons, but like financially I'm good. And I just thanked everyone in the video on a second channel. The old videos still now bring in 6 figures a year. I don't even have to do anything, and it's bringing in 6 figures, which is nuts. Ashley works for RiDGiD, and my mom does too, as I retired her, if you remember, a few years back. But yeah, it still pulls in money, and yeah, it's hard. You watch a lot of YouTubers, they'll buy fucking Lamborghinis and shit. It's like, you got to be smart with the money. I think everyone thinks that the views and your career will stay at a certain level forever. No, it's just not how things work. It don't even matter how famous you are. You know, Will Smith will have his moment where he, slaps somebody across the face, and your career value drops overnight. Things happen. So, I always encourage people to be responsible, and for people thinking about YouTube as a career, there's definitely still ways to make it work, but it's not easy. It's definitely not easy. You really got to work your face off and be smart. You got to work smart and not hard sometimes too. Like there's just certain trends and strategies you can employ to grow. And there's a lot of, especially on shorts and like TikTok and stuff, there's a lot of good creators that really know what they're doing. If people are interested in growth and that sort of thing, I would actually encourage you to check out Natalie Reynolds. Maybe some of you heard of her. I think people have a bad perspective on her or something, whatever. But like her growth has been tremendous, and she's just very smart about how she handles trends and hijacking the trends, and then just like going ham and like being creative about it. Like, and it's just tremendous growth. And there's a lot of TikTok accounts I see like that are doing it. They're full strategy mode. Are you bullish on oil futures? No, I think oil's run up a lot. It could run up a bit more for sure. It's not something that I would bet on right now, because you just never know when all of a sudden Trump's like, yo, we're good. We're calling off the war. We're cool with Iran. Things can flip. That's why they call him the taco and stuff. You watch any streamers? Yeah. Guys, if you ever need to skinny on anybody, I know everything going on. I'm a creeper. I get very obsessive, so I know everything going on in the streamer community, YouTube community. Yeah, I'm super nerdy. My dad was mayor. Jeffrey was mayor. Yeah. Is it time yet? 3 minutes. I still haven't felt the pain kick in, bro. Maybe I don't have SIBO. Maybe it's just too soon. I could kill for some water, bro.
How many more years left?
I'm just about to hit the halfway mark. Where were you in clavicular? All right, maybe I'm not that deep in the streamer lore. Mogged. Words that Amazon could be selling Twitch? To who? I was gonna go live on Twitch just to try it out. See if the followers still are active on there. If Disney asked you to reboot Lost, what would you make? I'd tell them no. Nah, actually, I don't know. I'd probably say yes. I feel like it's too soon for a reboot, though. It holds up perfectly fine. I don't know that you could. I don't know that I would be able to improve it. Jed, my shit's weird, dude. Yeah, sometimes I can't digest fat, but then literally yesterday I ate like sardines and like potato chips and I was good. Like what? Elaborate on the offer for you and Mark to tour America on a food gypsy car. Oh wait, how do you know about that? Did I say that or how did? That's so obscure. How the fuck?
It's been in their brain ever since.
Yeah, I don't even remember. Like that was one of those things that like, wait, what? Yeah, we just had so much clout 10 years ago that you just get random offers, and one of them was being explored of a travel food show, but that was me and Mark as hosts. But I was like, Mark was barely in content at the time, and people just like, I don't know.
Food? Oh my god, I would have been down.
My dad's still pissed we didn't do Amazing Race, but I mean, all ridiculous. All ridiculous, guys. One of the more ridiculous ones was you just get called. I got a call from a producer, pretty well-known network, and they're like, yo, we want to give you your own fucking show. And I was just like, how the fuck did you get my cell number? But then like, what? And we had a couple calls, and they wanted to give me my own TV show on this pretty known network, and I was just like, I had to say no. And it was crazy. It was crazy. Because that was like the dream. You get your own TV show? That's great. But then I'm like, Jesse, you have your own TV show. It's a psycho series. You're pulling hundreds of millions of viewers, which is more than what this TV network is getting. You have the show already. You won. And it was hard to train my brain to think like that. Because growing up for me, TV was everything. And then you realize, oh shit, wait. Nah, YouTube is more bigger than all of them.
I don't think you've ever discussed the one from 2021, 2022 about a TV show?
That one's just weird.
That like
There was even a time.
Like it was like at the
Yeah.
like what?
There was another weird one.
Just another show offer.
Oh shit, I gotta do the bag. Oh no, I didn't do my label. Okay, just label. But I'll tell you, I'll share another one that's like weird. How did you pull off the glaringly revealing virtually famous appearance while maintaining plot? I made sure that the show wasn't going to dive too deep into real versus fake. But I was like, they probably still are. And they still kind of did. I forget, Joel, what's his name? Was it Joel? Whatever the actor's name, the host. I remember he asked something, and I just told my dad, I was like, yo, we got to just make sure we just never say it's bullshit, okay? That was why we were so nervous, my dad especially, because like he just didn't want to lie on TV. And he's just prepared for backlash because, he's Psycho Dad. So, but there are so many, I think my dad really gets this one too. There were so many times my dad was so anxious about all of it that like we didn't do certain things. But we've had multiple opportunities to do fucking a judge and jury show. Like a Judge Mathis or one of the other ones. I forget which one it was. I know Judge Mathis for sure. There's another one. But I wanted Psycho Kids suing Psycho Dad. And we go to trial. And it's a fucking great episode. And he did not want to do it. Even though like it was a real, like you actually had to kind of low-key file a real lawsuit. But I'm like, you just dismiss it. Like it was like, it's for the memes. And he just didn't want to fucking do it. I'm like, God damn it. This would be so good. I still wish that one. Missed opportunity. That's like one of the ones that like, all right, that one we did. Because it was at a time where it was outside of the series. We could have did it. Amazing Race, we couldn't because it was like mid-divorce arc on the series.
Oh my god, you're going to write it on the...
Yeah.
Pop it back.
Okay, almost halfway. Oh, so yeah, I'll tell you this. This one's weird. This was 2021, 2022 time period. So we're a little bit in the future. And we're at RiDGiD House. This is when everybody was living at the RiDGiD House. And we had like 7 people in and out of that place. It was a frat house. And I was like 30 at the time, and I'm like, I don't know about this frat house life, but I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's embrace it. And at the time, Swift was transitioning, and we had Tippy as Daddy Chill, and this other guy, Tony, would come to the house, and they'd put on wigs and dance to Blackpink, and it was just craziness. It was crazy. Even Miguel would sometimes jump in, a lot of cross-dress, just crazy shit. And I'm like, what is going on? And for a while, I was like, I don't know about this. But like I said, I'm like, you know what? Let's try and embrace this. This is enough for a show. Like, literally just the RiDGiD House was such a shit show. This was enough for a show. Granted, we were already filming it. But I'm like, what if we were filming it and there was also professional cameras filming it? Like, cross-pollinate across broadcast, streaming, and YouTube, And so we were pitching a show called Jersey Drag Queens. This was a real thing. I'm not making this up. This is real shit. And this wasn't just an idea. No, we were talking with people behind Magic Mike. Mm-hmm. Like, I was with my manager and we were talking to successful ass producer, and this was a very real process. I had written up a treatment. It was a whole thing, and
mapping out the reality.
Yeah, and eventually it got to this point where I do think it was on me, where I just was like, what am I doing? I felt like I couldn't get excited enough about it. It was more of just a why not. and it never went anywhere or anything. But that's a fun
We
fact.
went on the road trip and kind of just focused on that.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear you, but
We did that instead.
yeah. But it was a weird little exploration. But I thought you guys would find that interesting. Weird shit. What series should you rewatch? Whichever one you want. I don't know. I don't know what you want. Oh, you can hear her? Okay. Let me start filling out my next bag. Jersey drag queens. Yep. If you want to steal it, do it yourself. Go knock yourself out. I think though, I don't know that it would work now. There was a time and place for it. The drag stuff was. I mean, there's a reason Daddy Chill went viral. The transgender, like that stuff was big 5-6 years ago. I think it would have did well there, but it only would have been like a season. I feel like it would have got canceled after the first season.
Yeah, I don't know how long term.
Bro, Sprunky, you're gonna keep getting timed out or we're banned. Stop spamming that bullshit. If we voted for no to when you went to Uncle Larry's house, would he still be introduced? Yes. Yeah. Still kind of like MVE, where like the decisions mattered, but there would be some elements that like no matter what you would get forced into. Uncle Larry was one of those things. I would have just spent longer at my friend Zach Dingler's house. But yeah, Uncle Larry would have still happened. I'm very glad it happened that way. And I would manipulate the vote a little bit. Like, same with MVE. One choice would just be naturally a bit more obvious to make for a viewer. And you guys would just fall right into it, you know? Like, Uncle Larry's just sounded better. DeQuesta, sometimes I just like being a little bit more obtuse with things. I like people to make their own inferences and get creative with about it. Use your imagination. Fucking pins, bro. The fuck? I ain't licking this. $115. I do like Xbox more than PlayStation still. Yeah. I mean, that's where all my gamer score is. Bro, this pen, bro. Can I just... Halo 2 is the best Xbox game? Love it. I'm not gonna deny that. Come on. It's the tape. It's this tape. It's writing on this tape. Because it works fine everywhere else. Do you believe console wars are stupid and getting old? They always were stupid. Because you can just play all of them. I think wars in general, like, even like I did like somewhat political post, even though it really wasn't political. It was just, I thought the White House was being dumb with their memes. I posted that and people like, you're a Democrat, you're a liberal, or you're this or you're that. And I was like, again, that's the same as how I view console wars. Like, bro, people can believe in both. People can be moderate and lean left and lean right at different times in their life, and value different things. And I like Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch. Why do we have to pick one or the other? We don't. We live in a world where you can pick it all. Pick it all. Later. Like, do you like cheesesteak more or cheeseburger? I fucking love both. McDonald's or Taco Bell? Both. The answer is always both. What's your favorite movie? All of them. Is it true Mr. Beast was spying on your old videos? Do you think your vids could beat his? I don't know what you mean by beat his, but yeah, I mean, Mr. Beast was a fan, for sure. He watched the whole Psycho series and would do exposed vids and called voice plumbing and all kinds of things. Where do you think he got his formula for virality from? It's from the Psycho series secret formula, bro. McD's changed the meat. Tastes like sawdust now. Yeah, I wouldn't know. Thankfully, I can't say that. Surprising me. No. Psycho Dad was always gonna get shot and killed. Well, not killed. He was always gonna get shot. But I toyed around with him being killed by it or not. But that was the ending from very early. It was ever since a little bit after the shredding. I think it was a little bit after the shredding. It was the whole violence in video games thing. And I came up with it. It was around, I think, Psycho Dad Chainsaw's Xbox One, maybe a bit before that. Right in that sector where I was like, oh, yeah. At some point, the kid shoots his dad because of the abuse, but the dad thinks it's because of the video games. That's funny. I became obsessed with just that concept. Because all the old media was like, the violence of video games are going to make you want to violent and kill people. And that was just always laughable to me. And so I wanted to play on that, where the dad's just like, it's these fucking video games, Chance, they're rotting your brain. But like, literally, no, Dad, it's you. So yeah, he was always gonna get shot. Okay, another baggie. Here we go. The RiDGiD satellite channels kind of served their purpose. Jeffrey's, we got Jeffrey and Uncle Larry's perspectives while the series was going on. But it was always just kind of get to see them more, to kind of build the world out more. But as far as like plot wise, I mean, Uncle Larry didn't post after he went into the pool and was fucked up, and Jeffrey couldn't post for a certain set of time given what was going on in the story. But nah, they never got like fleshed out to that degree. It was already enough just doing the 2 videos a day on the main. But we did get to see that. I think Karen did a really good job as being a satellite channel that, for the most part, I gave her a rough idea of things she could do, and she just ran with it. And really, when we did the Mafia series, she really did a lot of good narrative-related videos within that. I think Shallow, Swift, and Nick did a really good job building their own little circle at the house. I feel like they had a good self-sustaining system going, even while I was away. And then I think Ashley did a good job too when we broke up and she was running her perspective of things. I think we got to see the satellite channels flourish more post-Psycho series than during it. Not that, I mean, it was great during, but as far as like having more like plot elements, I think we saw better stuff used later. Mafia series was nice. Thank you. How is Karen? I think she's doing good. She does like a health wellness business now. What's up, Slick? You going to a circle, buddy? You wouldn't. Nah, I think you would. Don't do it, dude. It's too much. Ashley did the ex-girlfriend part well. Nice. She probably doesn't think so, but...
Whiny, bitchy.
That's the rule.
The rule. I didn't always like arguing with you.
Did you know that the most esoteric deleted Psycho vlog is the removed Juliet Beach vlog? Yeah, dude. She was like, she went to war with me on that one. You got my boobs on the thumbnail. I'm like, that's the point. She's like, yeah, but I don't want it up. I was like, you were fine with it when I posted it. But then, like, I think comments were rolling in. She was like, this is fucked. I was like, bro, I'm not taking this off. She's like, if you don't fucking delete that. I was like, all right, she's doing ultimatums. I gotta delete it. I wish I didn't, though. I wish I didn't. But it was one of those ones that I was like, you know what? It's literally just us on the beach. I couldn't even tell you. I think it's just us on the beach. I don't even think there's anything related to Psycho series. It's literally a vlog. So I was like, whatever. I'll fucking delete it. Was buying a house with your brother a legitimate thing you wanted to do outside of being a part of the plot? Yeah, I mean, it made sense. Because he was doing YouTube. So we could do YouTube together, and also it wouldn't be so lonely, you know. But unfortunately, with the way YouTube was at that point in time, all our videos were still getting demonetized. Earnings were terrible. We were working on Storyfire. And even Jeffrey revenue-wise, it was hard to make it work, even pulling hundreds of thousands of views. And at that point, too, my knee was fucked, so I was, like, not even down. Like, a lot of things, unfortunately, got a little dicey around that time. The end of our world video. Oh, are you testing my memory on that one? That was one of those ones, I don't even know what kind of crack we were on for that one. There was just a crazy snowstorm at Juliet's college, and it was like, I was like, it was so much snow that it felt apocalyptic. And we just started improvising. That's something only a young person, like, my brain doesn't work like that now. It was like just being weird for weirdness' sake.
Did you do 1 on 115?
I'm yeah.
Okay. What does that look for?
Thanks, Epic Guy. I did do this right? 130, 145, 2. Why is there an extra one? Oh, because I took 30 minutes to drink the shit. Yeah, okay. $130, 145, 215. Sure. What was the significance of the Matterhorn Mountain? I'm not going to answer that. You guys got to do some work on your own. That's your homework. Why Switzerland and why the Matterhorn Mountain? What illness do I have today? That's not what you said, but I think it would be funny if you did say that. What illness is it today, Jesse?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know. I'm starting to think it's not SIBO because I feel fine.
Because you feel fine.
Your brother played a sizable role in my path as an accountant. That's cool. That's pretty neat. I don't know if he realizes that. What part of Jeffrey pursuing that made you want to pursue it? I'm curious. Yes, those were my actual dad's trophies. They did well. Like softball, baseball, like all his trophies, like he crushed. Those are a lot of trophies. And he was down to let us break them, surprisingly. There were times where it was easier to convince my dad for certain things. By that point, I think he was starting to like understand the scope of things somewhat. I think it helped that I was willing to sacrifice my YouTube play button for a video. And I think he was like, okay, if Jesse's doing that, I can, do some trophies. Oh, Laura, this is a SIBO breath test. It's fun. Jesse, how do you get over the fear of failure during your vids? You had a point of no return in every video. You had to. I mean, when you'd be surprised what you're capable of when you really test yourself. And if the stakes are high, you got fucking $600 on the line. You'll get your shit together finally. Because the thought of failing, it's not an option. You can't afford to fail because, you're invested. Me with the shredding of the video games, that was my video game collection. I had accumulated that collection over my whole life. That was thousands of dollars worth. I didn't destroy all the games. It was mostly cases, but I did throw a few games in there. But those cases, I mean, bro, my video game collection was the only thing I owned of value. And I wanted to risk it for the biscuit to make it real. You got one shot. So you have to make it work. And you realize if you put those stakes there, you will make it work. Because that's within your control. There's some things that aren't within your control, but like that, like your performance, that's all you. You have to. But some people, they never put themselves in a position to be tested like that. So if you ever want to see what you're capable of, raise the stakes on yourself and see what you're capable of. That was the biggest thing. I know there's probably a couple of you guys in here wondering what the fuck to do. Or you know what to do and you're just not doing it. I'm telling you. Call yourself out on your own bullshit. Call yourself out. The time's going to pass anyway. But if you're going to keep on living and you didn't actually try the things that you wanted to do, you're probably going to look back and regret it, especially if it's like a recurring thing. You got to call yourself out and do it. But it's a pretty cozy life. So if you don't, either way. So some people don't get pushed enough. Yeah, that's the real McDuggan and its origin story, for sure. Poopy. Here I am doing more poopy stuff. Oh. That's why it didn't make sense. Where's 10? I should have 10 bags, right? I have 9 bags.
And they didn't give you any more?
Or a mouthpiece. I'm missing a fucking bag.
Are you actually?
Yeah. Unless it's 9 bags. I thought it was 10.
Read the
Poopy John? Yeah, Poopy John's the
Is there
man,
anything
dude.
in there? What's the instructions?
Okay, I'm doing it wrong. Every 15 minutes. Oh, there's 9 bags. We're good. We're good.
Why does it look like you punctured the bag with your writing?
Oh, this is a tape. But it would deflate if it was.
Well, over time, slowly.
That's fine, because that's just normal breath.
Okay.
I mean, what are you going to do? You know. Bobby, this is a SIBO breath test for GI issues. I still feel fine. I thought I'd be feeling all fucked up.
I mean, maybe it'll hit later.
I don't know. That's pretty late in the game.
You haven't eaten yet, so whatever you eat, it'll slide right through.
I don't know. It's weird.
You haven't eaten yet?
Yeah, the old safe was a red herring. Yeah. That came about organically. My dad randomly got that at work and was like, nobody wants it, and they don't know what's inside. So we still, like, bro, we got to open that for a video. We got to fucking blow that motherfucker up and see what's in there. I'll talk to my dad about it. It's probably empty, to be honest, but
You never know.
you don't know.
Could be something good in there.
Because I think at work they couldn't get it open. My dad was like, I'll take it. Because, you know, you hear stories like that. There was an old safe, and turns out there was fucking, you know, George Washington's long johns in there.
I don't know.
Gold bars.
Ledgers.
Ledgers? Nah, that's an old safe, bro.
I was old.
She said ledgers.
Oh, you don't know.
Who is this girl? Ledgers. I don't even know what she means by that. Brandon, I'm doing all right. I'm losing my voice already. Because I can't drink water.
You're talking a lot.
I had 35 grams of sugar. Oh, my tongue, look at all that sugar. My tongue's white, bro. No, I mean, if anybody has an update on Parker, I would love to hear it. I searched far and wide for him on social media. Doesn't exist. But if y'all can ever find him, even in real life, let me know. Because it's honestly almost been 10 years since I've seen him, heard from. I have no idea. And what's sad is,
I don't know what he looks like.
what's sad is Parker and I, we really didn't have like a falling out or anything. It was he wasn't doing his job, and I fired him. He was going to be at the Cameraman competition, the one that Swift won. He didn't show up because he had another job, and then that was it. We had an unemployment trial or whatever, but it, like, because he was using taking money and he shouldn't have been. But versus some of the other fallouts, it really wasn't that big of a deal.
It's probably embarrassing.
But I would love to know. I mean, we were homies for a long time, and I talked to fucking Corn and other people, but like no Parker. Want to know what he's doing? Bag time. Can't believe we got 150 people in here. I didn't know how many people would show up in the second channel. I don't think I've ever gone live here, but no, you guys are here. Is the game realm actually the master realm? Whoa. Controversial take. You might have something there. How's Buzz doing? You still watch his channel? Yeah. Buzz actually was like, bro, I would totally do Survival Series Season 2. If I didn't have 4 kids and a job. Because he's all like, 15 grand minimum. He's like, bro, I'll camp and be on live stream. And then I was like, dude, I mean, unless you want to quit your job and leave your family. And he's like, how else can I get 15 grand from you? I was like, what's your head game? No. That's a joke. Out of all the cameramen, Parker was the most balanced shooting, talking camera movements for the audience to feel like the camera is us. Ashley's like, was it? Ashley thinks he was the worst camera person by far. And
just from camera skill and
shakiness alone.
Watching it, I would get nauseous.
Yeah. I tend to agree. I think Nick was the Parker-ish, but got to be a notch higher than Parker, I think, and eventually. I mean, they all got better. They all got better over time. Parker had a hard job of, he had the Ursula series, which was fucking pitch black, and he's also trying to traverse the woods.
Yeah.
But there were times, it was a little... But personality-wise, Parker was great, of course. And we fleshed out character more. Dom Sayre says, I thought I was worse just based off the too much G Fuel comments. I mean, if it depends, do we count Dom as... I mean, realistically, Dom's not a actual MJ and Cameraman. Even though we did toy with it for a bit in 2018. So I feel like it was never like a fair comparison. But I think Dom, I like with anyone, even Ashley. It's just, you got to build up the forearms, and then once you're filming for a little bit, you end up getting good. And I think Korn had the advantage when we filmed so much together for years prior. And then Psycho series, we're filming 2 videos a day. I mean, dude's forearm, it ended up getting so good. It's all habit thing, you know.
He was like, also at that time, he was like pretty fit though. He was always like.
Yeah, Korn was fit. Korn,
doing
the Americorn Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, so he was.
Yeah, Korn worked out.
Upper strength, yeah. Upper body strength. For sure.
Work out. Love Gears of War. Oh, yeah, for sure. Dom had the finger strength. Who was it? Is that SpongeBob? Like,
Yeah.
working out. I mean, maybe it's a sign I have SIBO, but I have to shit myself. Like, I think any human that consumes that amount of sugar is gonna feel fucked up.
Yeah. Just hope you don't get like a headache later.
Was the pool the precursor to the mirror? It's Janus like significance admired by his mate. Yes. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, because they were supposed to be Hydra Tactics series, and in that, I still might do Hydra Tactics somehow. Fucking AI or some shit. I don't know. Imagine I just got like a bunch of fucking. So I was like, my problem before was I could never get people for videos. Seeing how many people were down for survival series, I could easily get like 10 fucking young juggies to the house and be like, all right, we're doing Hydra Tactics. Here's a bunch of water guns. Fucking go.
Yeah.
That would be gnarly. That would be a good time. That series was good.
You
So
should have like at the cameraman competitions just be like, all right, we're actually doing Hydra Tactics.
that's what we were. Well, that's what I was doing. Every cameraman audition, it was low key also actor, like just extras and stuff. It was just a way to get people.
Yeah.
Hydra Tactics was supposed to be fun, ensemble cast,
Run around in the sun.
but then also got like really fucking dramatic and serious at points. I loved that one, but I'm sad it never got to happen. And that story, I took a lot of elements from that and put it into MVE. But there's still so many unique things that Hydra Tactics had that I still haven't got to explore much. That one tickles me sometimes. Right. Yeah, Dom was there for cameraman competition. Same with J Game, and then next thing you know, I was like, yeah, let's do MVE. What games, Warren? We've been playing Left 4 Dead 2 custom maps for a month and a half now. Still not getting old. We just played through the questionable ethics maps. Those were dope. Helm's Deep. Glubtastic is still the highlight, I think. Are you growing your hair out again? Yeah, kind of just inadvertently. Halloween party vlog was one of my all-time favorites. The Lord of the Rings style for the necklet. Thank you. I thought that was pretty creative. Then we had the devil necklace as the one ring on Halloween. We're all LARPing. Boogie shows a lot of good stuff. That video was supposed to have a better ending, but because of the prostitutes that showed up and Grim and Boogie and stuff, Boogie got cast out. There was supposed to be a whole scene where we're about to cast the necklace into the fire. Boogie's like gone. He shows up, and it doesn't play out. There's other scenes that were supposed to happen, but
People got too carried away with a party.
yeah, the party element complicates things.
Alcohol, mixing alcohol with that.
Same with, yeah. Because the housewarming party was like, everyone's just getting fucked up. There was plot elements, but
It got sloppy.
it can get sloppy. It was okay to get sloppy.
You merging the two, yeah.
Lord of the Rings Halloween party, it was a bit more scripted, and so it couldn't get sloppy. I wasn't really drinking much that night. I might not have even drank. I faked it, and then, but everybody else was.
I thought you did.
I think I faked it. I think I always had a fake water shot because I couldn't. I needed to stay.
I think you did like at least like a
Maybe
couple
one
days.
shot or something.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Hell yeah, Nathan. Thanks for the dinner, dude.
Was Tom meant to play Malachi?
Yeah, Tom was gonna be Malachi. Tom was gonna like dye his hair. Because we tested him. Because I wasn't sure if Tom could do the like super crazy. I mean, you know how Malachi was in a series, like ha ha ha, ha, like he's cracked out, just good antagonist. And I wasn't sure if with Tom's personality, if he was able to pull that off. So we had him put my parents at gunpoint. We did like a random one where it was a prank with Isaac, and I had Tom come over and put my fam at gunpoint. And Tom did a pretty good job. And I was like, okay, Tom can actually fucking do this. I thought he could. And I think as we got a little closer, I don't know, I forget what exactly it was, but I think he just was like, you know what, I thought more about it. I don't want to do it. I think he got intimidated by it. And then J Game came out. And I think it worked better this way. But I would have liked to see Tom, step up and challenge himself to do something like that. But we got to see him with Aaron Andrews, and I like that little cameo. Will you ever, in the future, upload Sega Series in 4K? I mean, it wouldn't, because it wasn't shot in 4K. It would just be like a re-rendered version, and sometimes it does like weird artificial intelligence type. Like, it's not perfect, but that would be a lot. It takes so long to re-render stuff in 4K, and then probably not. I think it all looks good still. Bro, I want water so bad. Oh, I want to eat. So you guys know my name is McJuggernuts, and I want to try a Big Arch sandwich, but I can't. I see everyone eating this fucking Big Arch, and I was a huge McDonald's fan growing up, and I can't eat it. But I think about it.
Me too.
Did anyone try it? Looks pretty fucking good. Can I eat Chipotle? Not really. The meat is too spicy. Even the just plain chicken spicy.
Yeah.
But I did have it at one point in the last year or so, and I was okay. I was definitely in pain, but
I mean, it's definitely greasier coming from.
yeah.
Fast food.
Cobra, thanks, man. Yeah, I'm doing a SIBO test. This is just myself doing it. No doctor prescribed this. The Big Arch was okay. Oh, Joe Bump's in here. Would like to try. I know, dude. Like, people were saying it's better than the Big Mac, and I loved the Big Mac. I love the double quarter pounder. I danced to it. Like, and this looks like it merged them and just better quality. I don't know. I think it's probably pretty good. I felt like the Psycho behind the scenes did the commentary enough justice. And plus, I was exploring streaming a little bit more in the future. And so, I mean, you guys are free to ask. I mean, we've been talking this whole stream. We've been dropping all kinds of cool little fun facts and stuff. I agree. They could have had a limited time McJuggernuggets at McDonald's. Sorry about that, guys. We should be back now. I told you there is a storm hitting. 60 to 70 mile per hour winds, to where we usually lose power here in PA, just because there's a million trees. So just keep that in mind. If the audio is a little off, just refresh the stream real quick. Yeah. We should be back. Audio is better. Okay, thank you. You got 30 inches of snow. Yeah, dude, we had some gnarly snowstorms this season. Like, and Jersey got hit too, bro. It was pretty crazy. It makes me wonder if like summer is gonna be stupid hot. Like we had an extreme winter and then an extreme summer. You hate snow, Maddie? I like it. How come you no longer retire videos as you did? That was just me experimenting. As far as retiring things now, that was a weird little phase to announce RiDGiD Studios. I always had a little chip on my shoulder. Even when I watched those old videos, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? You have like 20 people watching you, but I was like, I was making it so fucking dramatic. It's like, never before have we been labeled as a studio. Nothing changed. Nothing changed. I literally just came up with the name. I was like, yeah, it's RiDGiD Studios. Almost like I precog, like I knew it was gonna be like a thing. But it's so funny. It's so funny. It's weird. Oh, Don misses the snow. Mm-hmm. Not just the snow, but the seasons, man. That's Florida just doesn't have the seasons. It's like sweaty balls hot or just like still hot. Those are the only two climates.
145.
145. Miss Uncle Chris and Aunt Jackie ripped to them both. Thank you. I know it gets crazy. You know, I see it almost daily. People saying a rest in peace, that sort of thing, and it does get to this point where you kind of get desensitized to it, and it's just like it's weird. But yeah, I mean, miss them, miss the old days so much. I mean, with my health as it was, and just you're younger, and the videos and all the good times, the fun times. It's hard to not get in your head and get depressed about the way things were, because now it's just not that it's not good. Like me, Ashley, and the dogs here in PA, pretty chill, pretty fire. But there was certain levels of highs that we experienced that, it's hard to get, and that's why you see me all of a sudden Survival Series Season 2, because you want to scratch an itch. I still miss, or we made the movie. You start to, like, is there some way, even you saw the vlog of me talking to my parents. My parents are older now, but I'm like, is there some way we can bring it back? I mean, you see it now too. Like we're watching the Oscars, and it's like you see Scrubs, a TV show, Scrubs revival. You see Malcolm in the Middle revival. You see all the revivals, and it's like you start to wonder.
But even your parents were like, dude, it would have to be bigger and better.
Yeah, that's what's.
At that point,
Yeah,
that's a lot of work.
No, that's what was nuts. Is I thought my parents would be like, nah, probably not, which is how they were. But then all of a sudden, my mom's like, but it'd have to be different, like bigger somehow. I'm like, What?
Bigger than that.
It went from either not doing it, not interested, tired, to would have to be bigger. And I think that's what it is. That's me. If I was like, if I'm gonna get interested in something, I had to put $600,000 into a movie just to get interested in it. I had to raise the stakes. It's the same with Storyfire. Like, that was the only thing that was gonna scratch my itch because it was so big. It was bigger and more money and everything. And so I don't know. Thank you for the 20, man. Hope you're doing well. Love the movie. Thank you, dude. I don't fucking know. I mean, even, bro, Survival Series on our end was fun, but it was also miserable. And Ashley and I, we talk about things, and I'm like, when I announced on Twitter that we might do it, I had a panic attack. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I was like, I don't want to do this. That was so much work. It was 24/7. I couldn't walk for half of it. Just the planning and prep, and I didn't make any money. Ashley did, Jesse did. I didn't make any money. And then it didn't like blow up the channel or anything. We were the top 5 in the world for super chats, but like, and so you embark on new things and you're like, holy fuck, I must have a death wish. And that's why it's the devil inside. That's why I think sometimes the devil inside, I think just the core message of the fact that we all have a devil inside of us. And for me, it's like this creator, this wanting to push the limits and make shit. Like, I'll always love the devil inside for that reason. Just that concept, because it's so real. To have to kill the temptation of wanting to push it. Every creator has that battle. And there's times where it's nice to give into it, I think. But he's going to drag you through the mud. And you might come out a little unhealthy. For the sake of the production. Should I have already done that? Oh, no, I'm 2 o'clock. Okay. 2 p.m. Almost done, guys. 2 more bags. And then I will be getting off. Yeah, Ashley's immediately taking this to the Dropbox to get sent out.
Yeah. Hopefully it fits in the Dropbox.
Bring back the Juggies powwow on this channel. That's not the worst idea. I've been thinking more and more about that, where like it just happens. Like I get stressed about making content for this channel and wanting it to do well when like, no, this channel was so I don't feel bad about putting out whatever I want. Like 10 out of 10s on this channel is fine because it's my personal one. That's why it's not going on McJurgen. So I thought about doing more whatever stuff. And it might not do well, but if certain people want it, But we gotta get that health right, bro. We gotta get that health right. Droober, thank you for $5. Sent you fan mail. I thought I watched your dad incinerate. That's possible. I took all the actual fan mail out. So really, all that got burned was boxes and like cardboard dicks and shit. But there, I think a couple were at the bottom of a box or got slipped in or whatever. Skinny on Survivor Series, any movement? There's been a lot of submissions, but nobody's stuck out. I'm waiting for like somebody to just blow my mind and be like, wow, they'll be so good in there. Would you concur the assessment that Mind was your most eclectic series? Also bring back the obsession with acronym titles. Mind Your Business was really good. A lot of those things were for psychology projects. So that was literally a psychology project that explored parts of the brain. And I wanted to just make it interesting. It still runs long and very info heavy, but the story within it is cool. I like it. MJN is a Democrat. Thank you. I'm actually not. I voted for Trump in 2020, mostly just for selfish tax reasons, because I wanted to keep as much of my money as humanly possible. I feel some shame with that now, but I go both ways, man. Do you have any plans for BTS on Don't Dream About Me? Yeah, Dom. I released a couple deleted scenes. Um, I have a lot of pictures. I was waiting. Um, I was waiting for my announcement in a month because the movie will be out on a few more platforms, and I'm waiting to save my pictures and videos for that. Because I was gonna post more about it when the movie came out, but I realized that not everyone wanted to pay money for the movie. They're used to getting shit for free. So I wanted to wait till everybody can see it. Obviously, I wanted to make money, but I don't think it's going to happen with this one. But that's classic McJarns, bro. Like, my content has historically just not made money. I always had I think the lowest RPM in history. I remember when Psycho Kid or Psycho Dad Shred's video games went viral. It got 30 million views in a week. I made 10 pennies per 1,000 views. I literally would record it on a piece of paper. Like pennies. It was like a money you get on a short back 10 years ago. No, I never sold a game DVD. I made the game DVDs for myself, tried to see if anybody wanted any, and nobody really wanted them. Yeah, I totally do some voice acting if my voice permits. It'd have to be like a big role. I always thought that'd be the coolest shit ever. When I like set my mind to it, I can do really crazy like voice stuff and like impressions and shit. It's just never been like a focus. Family's doing good. Family's doing good. I feel like this 15 minutes is lasting a while. What's going on? Did I fuck up? No, I guess I'm all right. Dom, dude, the video game crossed my mind a million times. Here's things that boxes that have not been checked are one, creating some kind of potato chip, and two would be making a video game. Those are like the two things that they're not like, I don't need to do these things before I'm dead. But it would be pretty cool. Which one, Ashley? I think a chip would be cooler than a video game. I think. I don't know, maybe not. If I had a chip or a video game, which one would you rather see?
Video game.
A video game, really? I wouldn't want to be the like. I kind of don't like marketing anymore. Like I don't like selling it. I think Storyfire just like burnt me the fuck out. So if I had a chip brand or a game, it's kind of like with the movie. I don't feel like trying to like shill it to people. Hey, watch my shit, buy my shit. It's just like. Kyrie, now Pop Chips and we collaborated. I would get free chips from them for life. And then, I stopped eating them. I kind of got sick of them. But I stopped asking for them. But they did make me a custom chip bag for my birthday. And then I was like, whoa, are we flirting with a flavor here? Like, is this? And I think if I pushed them, I probably could have. At that time. But yeah, I think that would be cool. I mean, we've eaten some good chips, but like almost collaborate with an already existing brand and just get a flavor. yeah, I don't know. Are you mainly on Storyfire now? No. Storyfire's dead. Glad I can laugh about it. You've collaborated with YouTubers. How about big name filmmakers in the future? Yeah, I mean, that'd be dope. I saw Paul Thomas Anderson won finally his first Oscar in his life. It's crazy. Red Angel says, "Did you fall off? What happened?" No, I didn't fall off. I just kind of pulled back. Fall off almost always to me implies that you tried really hard and failed and couldn't get like traction again. But I could get a lot of fucking views in no time. It's just I've chosen not to. I was pursuing a feature film, and then my health did take a shit, and that's kind of been out of my control. I've been trying everything I can to get better. But even still, like, I could definitely get views. It just hasn't been like a motivator for me. Like, you know, we've been even pulling tens of millions of views on Facebook and on Instagram recently, and I just don't feel anything anymore. Where I'm just trying to get my teeth into something new creatively. But yeah, I've kind of been like semi-retired, to be honest. It's like you get to a certain point and you just, like we were just saying, you need something bigger to scratch that itch. And sometimes I just don't feel like filming a video because I'm like, I'm not creatively inspired and shit. Would you say mental health is just as important as physical? Yes, 100%. I feel like there's synchronicity in the Arachnid Isaac duel in MVE. The confrontation at the end of the game, epilogue, and everyday situations, power outage. Yeah, I would say it's, yo, shut the.
Hey, stop. Hey, Jenny.
Hey, we get it. You're still alive. We get it.
I heard a bee.
I would say that's just me recycling location. Like, it's hard to get locations, so it was like me recycling the shop. It's like, where's a dark abyss? And you like having a lot of darkness towards the end of something because it makes it more epic and dramatic. All right, guys, I do my 8th bag. One more bag to go. Does every film need a villain? That's a good question. I think it's possible to not have a villain per se. You know, you could have a drama where it's like people maybe do, you know, antagonistic type things, but they're not necessarily a villain. You know, you could have a romance movie and there's no real villain. You know, in The Notebook, who's the villain, you know?
The villain is the mother.
Whose mom?
Her mother, they kept all the letters. They kept them apart was the mother's
Right,
fault.
but a villain to me...
And I don't know why you said that, because in my brain, before you said that...
You were thinking...
The Notebook, but I was like, wait, no, there was a villain. And then you literally just said it.
But the thing with a villain is, you could always make an argument, it depends on how they're written, that even bad characters, like Abraham or Arachnid in MVE, or even Psycho Dad, they have a real basis and rationale behind their actions. The mom had a real rationale behind keeping the letters, probably to protect her daughter from this troubled guy. And I wouldn't say that's a villain. That's just somebody creating an obstacle for another character. But I think you can definitely write a film or TV show or whatever it is, anything, and there not be necessarily like a easy to pinpoint villain. But Dom, as far as Mason goes, he is perfectly shaved. That was AI. That was a fake AI photo. I thought it was funny. Mason shaved till you saw his meat. That was
He
AI.
is not shaved like that in real life.
I may start posting more AI shit just to fuck with people,
Funny.
but just to troll shit. No, I think that would be like animal abuse if he got shaved that deep.
Yeah, I would not be happy.
All right, final bag. I'm kind of disappointed because I feel like if it was SIBO, I would be bugging out. But maybe not. Maybe I'm not supposed to feel like shit. Maybe they're happy they're getting fed. And so they're quiet. I don't fucking know.
Maybe you won't get triggered until you eat something.
Maybe. I hope this is positive so I can take antibiotics and suddenly be better than ever. Because I'm tired of this shit, guys. I'm a medical experiment. I'll definitely post, guys. Whatever the results are, I'll let y'all know that we're in here. So you guys do care about me. Are you getting lightheaded? Oh yeah, I feel totally out of it.
I'm supposed to be hungry.
Bro. These pens. DeQuesta, yes, I remember that time around 2012. It was a magical time. It's part of the prophecy. Do you like AI? I do like AI. I was experimenting with some stuff. It's still like, it's not. I think I like the AI music. My favorite thing is AI music on Suno and talking with ChatGPT. I think those are the two best AIs right now. And I like AI, doing AI images through ChatGPT is real easy and quick. Some of the AI video, it takes way more effort and stuff, and it's pretty it's cool. But will Survivor Series 2 be live streamed on YouTube again? If we do it again, it would be maybe on my main channel, maybe again. But I wanted to try Twitch. It just depends on how many people are on there. But again, Survivor Series 2 ain't set in stone. I want to make that clear. It depends on if we get the right people. Did you write the Daddy Chill line? No. That was not a scripted video per se. Eviction Day was, long awaited. That was always going to be me getting kicked out of the house for good and finding a new place to live. But Tippy, never met him, showed up. That's a whole story. I feel like I'd do a story time on that video alone and it would do well view-wise. I might do that. Because it's just that was one of those weird nights. It was weird. But it was definitely a collection of me, Tippy, our group. A lot of things had to line up. It just kind of naturally made sense, though. Because I screamed Dad a million times, my dad. And we tell him to stop, chill. I've told him to chill. Chill, Dad, chill, chill, chill. It was just this time we had a girl transitioning type character and just was like, Daddy, chill. Said Daddy because it's like Daddy. It's like a girl. So it just kind of all made sense. It was also jarring, but. $2.15. Jesse RiDGiD. Ashley's a RiDGiD now. Ashley RiDGiD.
Come here. Come.
Don't.
Come here.
You guys want to know why there's been no videos? It's because these dogs, bro. These dogs don't shut
Like
the.
every 20 minutes.
Especially here in PA, because we got the geese landing at the lake. So they're honking, and Jenny and geese, they don't fuck with each other.
Jenny, get away from the windows. No.
We ever buy a new Tesla? I mean, if this one dies eventually, I mean, I already put hella miles on it from all the road trips, but
Like one day I'll get one.
yeah, one day Ashley will get one. She's still got a gas guzzler.
Yeah. There's so many geese right now.
Go beat some ass.
Hey, come here.
The poor live viewers.
Mason, get away from the window. Get.
Employed by Red Sun Entertainment. I don't even think Red Sun still exists. That was my manager's management company. I think he's changed names multiple times, but I don't work with him anymore because that was one of those things where, dude, when you were starting to bring in hella views and money, all these traditional Hollywood types basically wanted to just rob you blind and act like they're doing you favors, and they'll take a percentage of your ad revenue. So I'd be losing like 5-10% of my money every month for a thing. Like, I'm grinding my ass off doing 2 videos a day, and then these guys were doing nothing, but they're still taking 5 to 10% of the revenue, which ended up being quite a bit of money. It's kind of like MCNs back in the day. They'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna help, and they'll maybe get you like one brand deal every few months, but they're just pocketing all the money that you're earning. It's all bullshit. It was very predatory back in the day, and I definitely think Brian falls into that realm in a different way for sure. But I don't miss those times. I do feel like it's a bit better now in the creator ecosystem. There's less predators. I think people are wiser to it now. Because back then it was more Wild West and like people were getting away with shit. Now I think, we've heard enough of the stories that people kind of know better not to give away their percentages and shit. I'll be probably ending the stream in like 10 minutes. I got my final bag right here. Gonna pack it up and send it out. And I'll get my results in a week. And hopefully I am slightly positive. And I'll be feeling better. Whatever happened to the kid behind the camera and Boogie? They're in Texas right now doing some fat camp stuff. I've met Brandon Rogers multiple times, and we've got along famously. He's a very nice guy. I remember we talked about collabing and doing all kinds of stuff, but I think he's just always out in LA, and I'm on the East Coast. But we would run into each other at like party or an event, and we'd always be like, dude, Brandon, what's up, man? Because I liked his shit. I always thought he was very talented, very funny. I think he thought the same of me. He could have just been being nice. No problem. I mean, yeah, if you ever want to interact with me, these live streams are the best way to do it. My one stream. Now, I do want to be more active, bro. I do. I got to fucking figure this shit out of what's wrong with me. I hope this is the end. I hope. Because doesn't it get old? You just hear Jesse bitching, man, all, about his health. Sad. But then again, that was the Psycho series, was Jesse bitching and moaning the whole time. I guess you like that. How many miles are on a Tesla? Dude, I think it's at least 70,000 miles, believe it or not.
I think it's more than that. I mean, you went cross country and back.
Yeah, I think cross country, though, is only like 4,000 miles. I think it's only like 4,000 per. If you're going a straight shot, I could be wrong, but I think it's like that. Have you noticed a huge change with your knee after PRP? I was hoping. It does feel better-ish than it did last year. Last year, I couldn't really walk at all. It's hard to say, though, was it just all the time that passed? Was it the PRP? Was it the stem cell? I also found out that where I was going, they charge like $3,000 per PRP session. And there's another place in Jersey for only around $500. A sixth of the price for the same fucking thing. So that sucks, because that was a lot of PRP sessions. So I probably could have saved myself a good $10,000 and had a less of a drive.
You're walking now.
Things you can't think about for too long. Yeah. People were asking how to find it. You can't get stuck in the past. Even though like I like looking at the good times of the past, but I also dwell on mistakes and things I would do differently. You can't. You cannot dwell on that too long, or else to be fucked up. If I sat here and was just like, man, lost all that money on the movie or lost all that money on Storyfire, or I would never do anything again. I would just be a curmudgeon. Yeah, just keep going. Were there actually authentic hauntings bedeviling you during the haunted series as you spoke of unexplainable things? The voice box with Michael and Swift, definitely weird shit. Definitely weird shit. Definitely saying things it shouldn't. Like at one point it said Jeffrey Saxton. It said names and words. And I get it. Like the radio stations are flipping and it can sound like things. But it was too many things. It was very weird. In Ursula, some of the places we went to definitely felt haunted. It was real horror of like, is there a homeless person here? Or is there a ghost? I've never seen a ghost, but if there was going to be one, it was going to be somewhere there in those abandoned places. What was in the briefcase during the 2016 Angry Grandpa stuff? A secret. I haven't cashed in on that one yet. Ouija board at Michael's. Anytime we've done a Ouija board, I've felt nothing. I've always thought Ouija boards were so silly. Other people have had crazy experiences. All my experience, BS. See, even Ashley's like, I had one. Nah, dude. Somebody's always fucking with it. Every time.
No, but like, it wasn't the board that made it weird. It was like, things in the room started moving. And it was like, how do you explain that?
Somebody. That's what we were doing. We had fishing wire hooked up to shit. And, how did your work go on the Lost documentary? I basically just sent notes in, reviewed the rough cut, tried to help get cast members. Like I was hitting up Matthew Fox, who plays the main character Jack Shepard. I was hitting up his management repeatedly to try to get that interview with him. And I remember the manager was like, said in like 4 words or something back to me. Like, he's not interested. Something. I was like, the fuck? It's very weird shit. But I was trying to use my notoriety to help them out. And I put some money towards the production as well, so they could get more interviews and whatnot. Still pretty cool. I'm sad though, like they did a premiere. Oh, I gotta do the final bag. All done. No, I'm sad because they did a premiere in LA and Hurley was there, a couple other cast members. Wish I was there for that. That'd been dope. But then everyone got COVID. Even the director and his wife got COVID. So I'm glad I didn't on that one. But they did a Lost concert. Michael Giacchino who did the soundtrack. They did a Lost concert in Hawaii. And there was cast members there, and they filmed a little bit there. And that, I was a little sad I didn't go. because I would love to go back to Hawaii. Love the Lost concert my dad went to in LA. And then to meet some of the cast because we're part of the film, the documentary that's with, like, I wish I was healthy and we could have just fucking masked up and went and enjoyed it. But
I think we learned people got sick.
I think people got sick at that too.
They were, you were talking to somebody or whatever, and they're like, like me, so-and-so, we all got sick.
Yeah, I don't know if it was.
Like, what the?
I think it was, but I think it was only one of. I think it was just the premiere. I think it was just the premiere in LA.
I was like, ugh.
But what can you do? All right, chat. We're gonna be finishing this thing up. Yannick says, I have a question, is COVID still a thing, or do you have it? COVID's definitely still a thing. If you go onto like the Reddit, COVID-19 Reddit and stuff, people are still getting it 100%. But the worst part is people are still getting long COVID from it. Like people, healthy, fit people are getting fucked up by it. They're getting secondary infection, all kinds of crazy stuff, similar to my situation. So, but yeah, all of what I'm experiencing now is still the downstream effects of my one COVID infection during the movie. Long COVID is kind of an annoying term because it's like, what actually is this? And there's so much fucking conspiracy shit with people, but like, it's gnarly when you actually just like almost read between the lines and see people's experiences. And yeah, people are still getting it. So it's unfortunately always a part of the equation. And it's just something that has to be factored in. To like when you're doing stuff, you know, I mean, even just when we were shooting that movie, even if I didn't get COVID as bad as I did, even just getting sick in general cost me like fucking $20,000 because we're mid-production. So you can't, you know, it's like the Olympic athletes wearing masks. Like you get sick, it'll fuck things up health-wise and just for what you're trying to do. So, and that happened even throughout a lot of the YouTube series. There'd be times where I'd get sick. Quality suffers. I miss an upload. Even as I remember I was sick so many different times over the years that it just fucks shit up. Just curious, what's going on with the bags? This is a SIBO breath test, small intestine bacterial overgrowth. Try to do some more diagnosing because I'm still not better and I want to be better badly. Alan, all the mafia stuff was part of the Devil Inside series. Unique says, what's the difference between long COVID and normal COVID? So if you get COVID, you get sick. And it's the same with a lot of diseases, or even if you get the flu, you can get better from the acute period of the flu, and then all of a sudden still feel very tired, still dealing with other weird, like maybe bowel issues. But with COVID specifically, you'll get sick. You know, you're showing signs. You'll flash a positive on a test. Eventually, you won't be positive anymore. You'll start feeling better. Jenny, no. But you never feel quite 100%. You're feeling winded going up the stairs. You feel like you need to sleep more. You're lacking in energy. You've been like having gnarly shits. All of a sudden, you get sick again, or you have a lingering cough. Now imagine those things linger for like 2-3 months after you had COVID. That would be like a long COVID scenario. Some people, there's another big YouTuber, Science Girl, pretty big subscriber base as well. She got long COVID to the point where she's bedridden for years, still is bedridden years later, to where it affects everybody in some gnarly ways on the nervous system, and there's a lot of downstream effects. So, but yeah. Anyway, did I watch Firewood Meet? Nice delay. Yeah, it was a good video. Do you feel frustrated and annoyed that you can't upload more videos now because of your health? All the time. All the time. Health problems are the absolute worst. I have the utmost empathy now for anyone with health problems, chronic health shit, injury stuff, you name it. You know, it's very sad. Very sad. Especially when you can't figure out what the fuck it is, you know, or like how you can get help. But he said panic disorder. No. It's funny when people say shit like that because do I look like I'm panicking right now? I mean, look at my eye. Do you see the panic in my eyes right now? Or at any point? No, I mean, I was super fit, healthy. You guys know me. I think you're confusing me for my character that I played online because that's what you've seen more of me. But I'm not like a panic dude. I'm the guy behind this all the series that made all the shit. I mean, you guys, it's funny when people say shit like that. But just be careful when you talk shit like that because then karma gets you and then you get really sick and then it's hard to feel bad. Oh, that's what you go through. It's panic disorder. Is that what you're saying? Panic attacks? Yeah. What's crazy is there's sometimes just we're finding the link with the gut and nerves that, like, even having SIBO, if I am actually positive, that having these gut issues can create panic attacks and anxiety. And I've noticed that over the last couple of years. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll feel like a panic attack hitting, and my heart's beating like crazy. Nothing's happening. I'm not even thinking of anything. It's just like a biological response my body's having. I think it's from whatever's going on in my gut. It's fucking weird shit. Bossboy says, I tried going on a bike ride 2 months after COVID and suffered from severe heavy breathing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Weird shit, like chronic fatigue. Like, it's taken forever for me to just get back to lifting weights again. And even then, when a day where I lift, I can't do anything else. Jackson, was Don't Dream of Me a successful movie? It wasn't successful financially, but in my eyes, it was a success because I made it. I love it. I'm very proud of what we did. And it came out on these awesome platforms. Like, I just was looking at it on Apple TV a couple nights ago, and I'm like, bro, we got a fucking movie out on Apple. Like, what the fuck is going on? The trailer's fucking gnarly. I love that trailer so much. The music, it's just cool. I wish it made money, but, like, not everything should be predicated on if it made money. Because I didn't make it to make money. I made it just to tell the story. But guys, I gotta get all these fucking Capri Sun bags packed up. I want to eat, drink some water. It's already 2:30. And actually need to ship this thing out. I'll be getting my results back in a week. I'll let you guys know. We want to see positive. I get on antibiotics and get better. If it's negative, back to the drawing board. And but there will be a new video coming soon. I think within a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Of pretty good video, I think.
Yeah.
Short and sweet, but yeah, I wanted to have it sooner. I know in the last vlog I was like, you won't have to wait as long, but we were supposed to film with my parents coming up here to PA again, but they got fucking sick.
Yeah.
They got sick, and kind of like we were just talking about, they've been sick for like a month, like 3 weeks. Not good. But we will get that video coming very soon. So stay tuned.
Yes.
And
Don't miss it.
yeah, you don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss this one.
It's a good one.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. This was a very awesome stream on the second channel. I've not done this. It makes me want to do it again. And I love you, Joy's death. Thanks, guys, for all the support and the patience with my health and shit. And if you guys are fiending for Survival Series 2, send me a little video clip. What's my ethnic background? You mean like my fucking, like, you're talking like family history type shit. I am Irish, English, German. Yeah, mostly those. Irish, English, German. I think a hair of French. A hair, maybe. A hair of Italian. I think I'm like 0.1% African American, I think.
No, I think that was the thing.
Right? Or it might even be higher than that. I think it was like 2% sub-Saharan Africa or some shit. I don't know. Anyway, guys, love you, Jays to death. Don't forget to keep it frigid. It's still cold. And Jenny says bye. Bye. Tomorrow's her 1 year. See you guys.